Hello there. So, as with most people, Cup was introduced to me in the 1986 movie as a grizzled old war vet mentoring the inexperienced but full of potential hot rod. I had never wanted a toy of him, and the Studio Series 86 version looks really weird. But one mode piqued my interest, the Generations mode. And so, here he is being sat on in the glossy and shiny beauty of the United paint job. So I've got to address the deck of the car did for the United toy line. It glimmers at the slightest touch of light. This old timer now looks like he regained new life. He's been rejuvenated. Apparently by drugs, according to the IDW comics. And since I mentioned them, Cup in the comics was, in my personal opinion, a bit of a pitiful experience. Stranded on a random planet and becoming delusional, talking to a corpse, stabbed through the chest and turned into an undead, stuck in the undead universe and died at the hands of all IPs, the Visionaries. And it was the publishers that wanted him to die, because the author actually really liked him. Well, at least throughout the entire thing, he got a sick cigar. So that's a plus side. There's a nice silver midriff, break up the green along with these orange bits right over here. And head looks like he's either malnourished or just extremely old. Both valid opinions. I mean, did you just listen to what I just said? And arms are a bit interesting, with large thin slabs of kibble on them and bewildering sideways movement. But possibility is actually quite good, with the aforementioned arms being very limber for such an elderly bot, and the legs being nice and chunky, even with these frontal gaps. You don't really register them in your head. And he even has ankle pivot. Well, there is not much, but he has it. And for armaments, it consists solely of this rifle, whose stock clashes with the upper arms, but just give me a minute to do this, and there you go. Yeah, it clashes, so bit of a faff to move it around, but it is flexible enough to make him look good holding it, and you can do this, sort of. And now, onto my favorite part. So, that transformation. Front of the truck is very clashy, and the fenders plus bonnet are a bit of a faff to get back into robot mode. My laptop's fan just started turning on. Great. So I'm just gonna continue filming because the legs are just magical. The feet seamlessly disappear into the bell of the truck with well done sculpting to sell the working farm truck vibe. Heels fold up and turn into the tailgate, adding to its realism. And as an added bonus, you can pop them down. Brilliant. I am mesmerized by how the designers managed to achieve such a simple but brilliant leg transformation. And the truck itself is also awesome. That coat of paint makes this look like a restoration of someone's beloved truck. One with years worth of memories that the family just can't part ways with. Even without it, it gives off an aura that, while it may not be stylish, it's a reliable workhorse that will get you from A to B together with all the cargo you're hauling. And even going deeper, the fuel cap only appears on one side, just this. A nice detail that fortunately still lives on with others. You can have the rifle with this clip on right here, if it doesn't do that. I'll keep it aside. And you can have an armed truck, like the ones you always see on the news. Well, back then. I'm not gonna say for what, because it's a bit of a touchy topic. And something that rarely appears is clear plastic inserts, because yes, this entire thing is an insert. So these and this. It's from a time where prices were lower, materials were cheaper, and the budget allowed for such extravagances. It's a bit sad, but it is understandable. Of course, weapon storage is equally brilliant. Not only attaching to the bottom with this peg right over here, but you slide the barrel into this hole and then you plug it in right here, and there we go. Not only does this give the appearance of a low-hanging drive shaft, but it's also given us another exhaust. Oh man. This is why I am fascinated with the Generations toy line. It gives you G1 inspired designs, and it gives us some rather interesting stuff. This specifically is an old new take on the old-timer war vet that has one foot in IDW and the other in G1, combining them into something unique that Khan Transformers barely has. They are branching out, of course, which is always good. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.